Hey everybody, welcome into Rock Painting 101. Today I'm using my brand new Artistro paint pens. So this post today is sponsored by Artistro. They sent me some amazing paint pens. It's a pack of 30 different colors, and as you can see here, I've been playing with some of the different colors. They're all labeled number-wise with a key on the back. So I wanted to decide on a few colors that I would share today, some fun Easter eggs. So I'm gonna have 3 different rocks we're gonna be bouncing around between. So I'm gonna show you here real quick. I have already primed my pens. When they're brand new, first things first, always open and burp your pen. If you listen, you hear that burst of air. Through shipping, or if you take them on an airplane, always burp your pens first, then shake them up, and you're gonna pulse them down. I'm gonna put a little image here of me priming one. You just wanna press down after shaking your pen into your paper until you start to see that paint get down into the tip of your pen. Once it's down there, it should be flowing freely for you. Obviously, you can doodle off to the side from time to time when you're drawing in case you get any other colors in there, or even just working on rocks. Every once in a while, you get some dust built up in the tip, and we don't want that. So the first thing we're gonna do is create our egg shapes on our rocks. Now look at this one. This one is like literally looks like a little egg. So I'm going to do almost the entire surface of this egg for the tutorial. So this one will be a little bit easier to draw our egg on, but for the most part, an egg shape is an oval that is wider at the bottom than it is at the top. So if you have a hard time putting on your basic egg shape, you may just want to cut yourself a little template, but I'll do it on this one. It's a little more flat. You'll be able to see what I'm doing. So start with the bottom half of your egg and just do a very kind of wide bowl shape, like you're making a little bowl. And then you're going to put the top, you want the center to be in the center, a little bit tighter of an upside down bowl, kind of like that. And then you just bring your 2 sides together, and then you can kind of play with the outline a little bit until you're happy with your egg shape. There we go. And we'll do this one up here again. And down. And these rocks, aren't they this cutest little size for little kindness rocks? They sent me these rocks as well. They sell little bags of rocks in their shop. I will make sure to link to all of these things down below for you to check out as well. I'm gonna bounce around between the different designs because of dry time and things like that, but these are all super simple and easy for beginners to recreate. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to section off parts of one of these eggs. We'll go with this one here in 4 different colors. Make sure I'm completely dry. So I'm gonna just do the bottom here with purple. This area will be filled in. Now, if you're working right on top of the white, it does help with your paint pens for that color to just kind of pop with one coat. However, you do need to be careful that your base coat is dry so that you're not just blending the colors together. And then also just make sure that you're laying, make sure your paint is flowing well from your paint pen so that you're kind of laying the paint on top so you don't end up scraping up that layer underneath. So we're just gonna fill this one in purple, like that. And then I'm gonna do a blue, pink, and yellow section as well. We'll do them just in that order. So I'm just gonna kind of zigzag back and forth. You don't need to hear me talk through that part, so I will speed this little section up here, but I will let you watch. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and set this little guy off to the side. It looks pretty cute as it is, but we are gonna add some more to it, and we're gonna start on another stone here. So for this one, we're gonna do like a plaid style rock. So we're gonna start by doing some horizontal and vertical lines in one of our plaid colors. We're gonna do kind of a pink, purple, blue kind of style plaid here. So we're gonna do the left and right side of a thick stripe down our rock like this. And we're gonna decide where the next line would be. It's gonna kind of fall off our egg in that direction. And before we fill it in, we're gonna come back with our pink. Give it just a second to dry here. Stripes don't take too long to dry. And then we're gonna go in the opposite direction with the same thickness right across the top here. Like that. Okay. And then when you're doing these with the paint pens, instead of having, say like where they overlap turning purple, we're just gonna do some stripes. So we're gonna use the same direction. We're gonna go like this in kind of a slant stripe all the way across our egg. In the same direction, wherever those might be. We might actually have a line right about there. Kind of add those in. We're gonna outline this when we're done anyways. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same angle of line with our blue, and then we're gonna place in between with our pink. So where they overlap at least, okay? So you're just gonna go along where they overlap, and have both, just like that, and then just continue on. See that? So it takes a little bit of planning out so that you can overlap kind of in between. And then we're gonna also do these side ones all the way down our rock. Just like that, okay? Now I do want to add a fun thin line to this because I like the thin lines in with my plaids. So we're going to take the yellow and go back through here and do a thin line. But you know what? I'm going to let this dry just a smidge longer. It's a little bit wet. See, now I did have my blue accidentally go a little too far there. I'm going to touch that up in a moment as well. So let's set this one to the side. We are going to come back to that one as well. All right, our last rock here. This one we are going to actually leave mostly white, and then we're going to take our colors and create just some simple patterns on the way down the rock. So this one will go start to finish pretty easily. So we'll start here and create a section along the top here like that, and then we're going to just create lines with our color that we're working with in that space. Let's go ahead and give it an arch at the top, just like that. Now we don't want our colors to bleed together, so we're gonna come back and forth. I lied. I thought I'd be able to just go right through, but I don't want my colors to bleed together. So let's come back to this plaid rock. We're gonna get in this little section here and get rid of this blue. This blue should not be spilling over here. So we'll touch that up with our pink in a moment as well. So now we're gonna do our yellow lines, and we're gonna go right on top here, just inside the blue on either side. And we're gonna do the same on either side of the pink. How cute is that? Still gotta just touch up that little area there with my pink. And then that one is done. We'll pick a color to give it a nice crisp outline when we're finished as well. Right now I'm thinking pink will be the best bet for that, but we will get back to that. All right, our next section here. So again, I'm gonna actually go along the purple line to create its own section for the pink. Come down on either side. I'm gonna make this side longer, come back this way. And then we're gonna add our lines in here. And you can take it to a different angle, the same angle, opposite angle. I'm gonna actually kind of go opposite of where these lines were. Make sure you're pulling your lines all the way into your other section, just like that. I've got my pink out. I'm gonna touch up this little area here. And let's go ahead and outline this one. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do our blue line here. Let's get some fun designs on this one. All right, so we're just gonna use our white paint pen right on top here. I'm gonna start by dividing our sections and just adding a stripe in between each here. Now the white on top of the color, sometimes you're gonna have a second coat. So we want to make sure that we're creating designs with these that we can easily go over again. So you don't want to have your design so intricate that it makes it impossible for you to get a second coat on top of it, because you might want to add that on there. So we'll start right here in the center or lower area here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, turn rock, 1, 2, 3, turn rock, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Simple enough. That's so easy to do. They always look so cute. On this one, we're gonna do just little dashes, boom, boom, all the way through here, and then alternate so that you're kind of in between the dashes. Okay, and then let's see here. Let's do giant X's here. So we're doing very wide giant X's. Just like that. And then let's just do a radiating circle here. So let's go circle at the top here and just do some lines coming out from it, almost like a sun with rays shining at the top. All right, let's let that layer dry. We'll do a second layer of white on a lot of that stuff. Let's see here. I'm loving these. These are so cute. This is so Easter. So spring. So I am going to double line. I do want the higher contrast here, so I'm going to go back over these white lines nice and slowly. All right. Let's come back and add, I want to add some more color to this. So we're going to go in between and swap. So I'm going to do yellow stripes here in my pink, and then I'll reline the outline like that. And then we'll do pink on yellow. Okay, and then we'll do the blue and purple alternating as well. Just touch up these outlines, and I think we're gonna be done. I love how easy these all are to do. It's really fun. You can hide these cute little Easter egg rocks around town this Easter season. Really brighten somebody's afternoon when they stumble across something so cheerful. But we definitely want to get these edges cleaned up. Makes a big difference to just kind of crisp up those lines. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed these fast, easy Easter egg designs for beginners. If you want to check out this pack of pens, I have the links below. Same with for the rocks. So I hope you check those out. They're, like I said, you get 30 of them. It's a great deal. And they go on great. They work perfect for fun little designs like this. So we'll be back soon with another rock painting tutorial for beginners. Bye-bye.